How realtors get their first 10 listings. When you're new, how do you get your first 10 listings? Hey everybody, Brian Woodward here with Remax Energy Real Estate. Today I want to talk to you about something every real estate agent struggles with at some point in their career. How do you get your first 10 listings? Because the truth is this, listings change everything in your real estate business. When you have listings, buyers call you, your marketing works for you, you have signs in yards, your name becomes visible in the community, more people are seeing you. But the problem is most agents start their career by chasing buyers. So they chase buyers, I'm not sure why, instead of trying to get listings. So chasing buyers can keep you busy, but it rarely will it build long-term momentum and build you a long-term business. So, you have to think about it. You can only work with one buyer at a time, but you could have as many listings as you want at a time. So, listings build that long-term momentum. They create leverage, they create marketing opportunities, and just overall, they create a lot of opportunities. So today, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna walk you through the exact strategy I would use if I had to start over tomorrow and get my first 10 listings. These are pretty simple, but they work. If you just apply them and you're consistent, and the key word here is consistency, like you have to be consistent at all this stuff. So the key word's consistent. Being consistent can completely change the direction of your business. So let's start with the most important place to look for your first listings. First of all, it'd be your database. It would be people you know. Most new agents believe they need internet leads to build their business, but the reality is your first listings almost always come from people you already know. You think about everybody you know in your network. Friends, family, former co-workers, neighbors, people you went to school with, you went to college with, people you go to church with, parents from the Little League teams. If you just really stop and think, I usually tell new people, go through your social media and look at everybody you know on there. So, there's people you met over the years, and when you really sit down and think about it, you probably know hundreds of people. And here's the truth, people prefer to do business with somebody they know and trust, right? We're all like that. So the problem is, it's not that you don't know enough people. The problem is that those people may not know you're in real estate. So your job is pretty simple when you're starting out, and it's to let them know what you're doing and how you can help. So here's the first exercise I would recommend to any agent trying to get their first 10 listings. So create what I call a 100-person list. So, and what do I mean by that? Just sit down with a notebook, get a yellow pad, spiral notebook, whatever, napkins if you have to, sit down or even get on your computer, write down the names and numbers of 100 people you know. Because I promise you, everybody knows a lot of people, but sometimes you just gotta lock yourself in a room and really sit down and start thinking, who all do you really know? A great way to start is just go in your phone contacts and go through your phone and look and see all the people you have in your phone contacts already. So, you got friends, relatives, past coworkers, neighbors, parents from schools, people from church, anyone you had a relationship with in the past. So once you have your list all put together, the next step is pretty simple. You're gonna start reaching out to them. You're not gonna pressure them. You're not selling them. You're just calling them to connect with them. A simple conversation would probably sound something like this. Hey, I just wanted to reach out and let you know I've started helping people buy and sell homes. If you ever hear somebody thinking about moving, I would love the opportunity to help them. That simple conversation plants a seed. You will be surprised how often that seed grows into a listing opportunity. I see it all the time with new people here. We actually have a system we teach called the Mayor Campaign. If you'll stay tuned till the end of the video, I'm going to give you just a little bonus session on the Mayor Campaign and how to do it, because it's really neat and it will really help your business. So the next strategy after your database would be open houses. So they're one of the fastest ways to meet people who are out there actively in the market. When I started in real estate 30 years ago, I didn't have any money to buy leads or anything like that, so I did open houses all the time. That's how I built my business. So when you host an open house, you're gonna meet all different types of people. So you're gonna have people who are actively looking to buy a home, neighbors who live in the area, maybe people who are thinking about selling their home in the future, but the problem is most agents make the mistake of thinking the goal of the open house is to sell the house. But the real goal is to meet people. It's to network, it's to build relationships, and to get in front of people. So every conversation is an opportunity to build a relationship. When neighbors walk through the house, ask them this: how long have you lived in the neighborhood? So ask them what they love about the area. What do they love about the schools? Ask them if they know anyone thinking about moving. Those simple conversations can lead to future listings. I've had it happen many times myself, so I know this stuff works. Another powerful strategy for getting listings today is social media visibility. People cannot hire you if they never see you. I say all the time, like, don't be 007, don't be a secret agent. Like, people have to know who you are to use you to do real estate. So the easiest way to stay visible in your community, you don't have to, you can just get on social media. You don't have to have a professional photographer or producer or editor. Just simply share what you're doing. Short videos about the market, maybe some photos of your open house or videos from open house. Just being consistent at staying in front of people. You might even talk about a new listing or a closing. The goal isn't about being perfect. The goal is just consistency, like just being consistent over and over and over. When people see you talking about real estate regularly, they begin to see you as a local expert. And when the time comes for them to sell their home, they already know who to call. Another important principle in building a listing business is staying in front of people. Real estate is a relationship business. People hire the agent they remember. That means your job is to stay connected with your network, stay in front of people, call people, send messages, just check in from time to time. We also have a program we do called Pop Buys. So, attend community events, go to high school ball games, go to high school, anything going on at the school, go to plays, just go be in the community and let people see you just supporting your school or whatever you can support in your local community. When people see someone who really cares about the community, they naturally trust you with their real estate decisions. They just naturally do. They see you care about the community, so they know you're going to care about them. So let me just leave you with this thought. Getting your first 10 listings, it's not about having the perfect marketing plan. It's not about having the fanciest technology. It's about relationships. It's about conversations. It's about showing up consistently. If you focus on connecting with people and serving people, then your business will grow. Listings will come your way and opportunities will be everywhere. And before long, before you know it, you'll have your first 10 listings. Oh, I almost forgot also. I had promised you guys a quick little about the mayor campaign, a quick little bonus thing. Anyway, when you're working your sphere on the mayor, we call it the mayor campaign, and all this is, you're calling people in your database or your sphere, and you're just gonna say this. It's pretty simple. You're asking, what is the mayor campaign? Well, I actually learned it from Brian Buffini years ago, and it's real simple. Just ask the people that the people you put on your list, the 100 people, ask them this: if you were thinking about buying or selling, or had a friend or family member, do you have a realtor you refer them to? If they do not, you ask to be that person. But the most important thing is, after that, you have to stay and flow with them. You have to have a system built where you can stay connected with your sphere and your clients and your database. Like, you just have to have all that stuff set up where it naturally happens. So anyway, but with all that said, stay consistent, stay positive, keep building relationships and keep networking. And you know what? If you're in Oklahoma, you're looking for a team that can help you grow your real estate business, or if you just want to talk about different ideals, or even want me to sit down and help you with the business plan, whatever it might be, I'd be glad to talk to you and help you however I can. Even if you're not in the state of Oklahoma, I'd be glad to help you however I can. So anyway, hey, and don't forget what Will Rogers says: you can be on the right track and get run over if you just sit there. Anyway, I'll see you guys on the next video, and stay safe.